Michelle with More Than Favors, and welcome to Debbie's birthday blog hop. I was so happy when she asked me to join in the blog hop, and so I'm going to do a video for it. I'm going to show you the card that I'm actually going to send her, so sorry Debbie, you're going to see it before you get it. So here we go. We're going to start off with this is going to be a 5.5 by 5.5 card. So I cut an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock the long way. So we're going to score it at 5.5. And this is not my scoring. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to do it at 5.5. We're going to score it at 5.5. This aside. I'm just gonna use the bone folder to get a nice crease there. And I wanted to show you what I did here. I used the Cri-Kits pens to do a design on the gypsy, and I basically made a patterned piece of paper with the pen, and so I didn't use it to cut or anything like that. And I had never used it this way, so I thought that was a cute little background, a bunch of little cupcakes. And I'm actually going to ink the edges of that with a cat's eye. That. I'm just going to use my ATG gun to adhere it to the base of the card. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Maybe you can see it better. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put this aside so I can put together the cupcake. And I use a pattern paper from my scraps to do the little thingy here. I'm going to use my Zig two-way glue. And then for the cupcake, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. This is puffy paint. It's called Scribbles 3D paint. And it's about $1.79 a bottle or something like that. So I'm just going to frost in this cupcake. It doesn't matter if some of it gets on the wrapper, because it's a cupcake and we're frosting it. And before I go on to the next step, I'm actually going to stick the cherry on. to make sure that before I go to the next step that I put that on there, because if not, it might not fit. And now, usually this paint takes like 4 hours to dry, but I realized that I could use my Martha Stewart heating tool to dry it, and it takes about 10 minutes or so, so I'm not going to do it on camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, so that's all done, and now we're going to move on to the next step. Put my sentiment on here. And this sentiment is from the Pink by Design Take the Cake set, and it's actually one of my favorite ones. I think it's like the 3rd time I've used it. And it says, "Happy birthday" with a cherry on top. Okay, put this off to the side. And I put the sentiment off to the side because I'm actually gonna put something there on the corner. I'm going to use my eye rock. You have to let this heat up a little bit before you start, so. And you just do that until you feel them move a little bit. When it starts moving, that means that the glue melted. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put these up on Pop Tops. So I have some here. And I put some, the white paper that I used for the cupcake wasn't as thick as I wanted it to be, so I put some scrap cardstock that I had back there. And I don't think I said it before, but this after I drew it up on the gypsy and I cut it out, like I did it on a piece of paper, so when I cut it out, I cut it out at 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, so it would fit on the base of the card. Okay. And I'm going to put the sentiment up on some Pop Dots as well. Right here in the corner. And then I'm going to finish it off with some glossy accents. Alright guys, and there's my card. I'm going to take some pictures after the glossy accents dries. But that's pretty much it for now. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wanted to wish Debbie a happy birthday, and enjoy the hop, guys. Thanks. Bye.